Good morning. Good morning. This is a Friday morning, and it's like any other Friday morning or any other time that we're trying to do something to get going and to get moving. We run into some technical difficulties. Good morning. You have joined an episode of Strictly Business. My name is Rich Wallace, and I will be your host for today, this morning. And we've got some people that should be logging on here in a little bit, but if they don't, it's just you and I, and we're going to rock and roll. So thank you for coming to Strictly Business on a Friday morning as we get back into the saddle and get back to our regular shows Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning at 7 a.m. to rock and roll. My name is Rich Wallace, and we are here with Strictly Business. We're going to take a short break, and we will be right back.
One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here, to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.
Are you ready to change your life? Let us help you. At Youth Build Charter School, you can get a high school diploma and kickstart your dream career in no time. We offer high school diploma programs in construction, CNA, military, college, and entrepreneurship. If you are between the age of 16 and 24 and you want to manage your studies with a job, recover your credits, or graduate early, we can help you achieve your dream. Call us at 1-888-395-4408 or visit youthbuildinlandempire.org.
And welcome back to an episode of Strictly Business. This is a talk show that is designed to help you move your business along. And as we do that, we bring on entrepreneurs that are in business, and we ask what kind of troubles or what they need to be able to be successful. Some have some events coming up, and we're going to have Miss Angela Carr, come on in just a few minutes. And I'm just going to get back into the spin of thing. I've been at the Congressional Black Caucus, so we've got a lot to talk about, a lot of changes that are going to be going on here in the Southern California region to help small businesses grow. I just want to check back with you on some of the assignments that you got in the last couple of weeks. Did you get your information together? Were you able to start your list of completed items for the day and your list of what you're going to be doing tomorrow? And remember, a short pencil is better than a long memory. So write it down, write it down, write it down. Be a part of what we're trying to say and what we're doing. This is Rich Wallace at Strictly Business on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And you have joined an episode with us on EdgeTVNetwork.net. We're going to take this 30-second spot, and we'll be right back with Ms. Angela, and we're going to talk about what we got going here. Okay, all right. As we take a peek into the future, thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mr. Rich?
I am doing well. It's
great.
I wanted to get you on this morning. First, we want to talk about what kind of business that you're in. What do you do? And Miss Angela is joining us from Palm Springs, California. So how is the weather there? Is it hot and beautiful, as they say?
It is hot and beautiful, but actually right now we actually got some good weather, which is like 90 degrees. So that's super good for us. So I'm happy about that.
Okay. Tell us what you do.
So let's go start off what is my professionalism, which is in home health care. I'm a mission coordinator for Desert Oasis Healthcare. And then my side gig is my passion, which is personal fashion stylist. So what I do basically is I have clients that I style for special events, special occasions, fashion shoots, or even if they want to upgrade their closet.
Okay, so the rich people that actually don't go shopping call you up, give you their sizes, and you go and shop for them.
I do, and I also can do virtual styling also. So with the new social media, you can do virtual, or you can go into the person's home. So it's a lot easier to connect to people.
So how do you virtually shop for me? You know what size I wear? You just hold up some shirts or what? Well, how do you shop for a person?
Well, you would have to send me your sizes. What I start off with, basically, I like to get and like to know a little about yourself. You know, what's your style, and then you send me your sizes, and then I'll go shop and probably send you like a list of items that I've seen pictures of those, and then you can make your selection, and we can go from there.
Okay, now you've shopped for me, you sent me some stuff, I paid you, but I don't like this now. So do you take stuff back? I mean, how do you
I
deal with it?
do, and that's the part of that you don't like, because you always want to satisfy your clients. So when you get that person that I don't like that kind of like brings you down, but we start over and you find them something else. So that's how it works. And you do, I do take the clothes back for you, and all that's done by me. So you don't have to go out and do any of that.
Well, that's pretty cool because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll buy stuff and I'm like, I don't think I want it, but I'm too lazy to take it back because I don't want to stand in line. I don't want to argue with the people. I can't find my receipt,
That's right.
or whatever the case may be. Now, do you shop with my card or you use your own credit card and then you just bill me? How's that work?
No, I shop with your card.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. And basically you give me, your usually you'll go with me if we're going together shopping. But if
Okay.
I know you already, then, and you trust me that way, then I can take your card and get your information and try to shop for you.
Oh, so if I take you with me, then you're just the guy or the person or young lady that tells me, oh, that looks good. That don't look good, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Now, your day job is taking care of people, you say? What is that?
Well, no, it's a home health mission coordinator. So I work with Desert Oasis, and basically what we do is, for say, you're in the hospital, okay, and you needed to have care post hospital care. And so what our team do, we go in and we send our nurses, physical therapists, speech therapists, or whatever you may need at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you
so
come
I
into
set
the-
all that up for them.
Okay, so you set that up and you send the
Yes.
nurses and whatever care I need at home, you will
Correct.
send it. I
Yeah.
tell you, everything is instant. You send me clothes, you send me care.
But and then it has to be a medical need, which it means it has to be something medically. It just can't be like because people get it mixed up. They really think it's like for help them cook, clean, and things like that. And the difference is that's like a home health aid that helps you with that, but home health care goes out to take care of like womb care, things like that, help you walk again. And so that's the difference. And a lot of people get that mixed up, but we, when the hospital send the patient home, they send us the information, what is needed, and then it's explained to the patient at that time.
Oh, okay, because
Yes, sir.
I was going to start limping and see if I could get somebody to come do my laundry.
Oh, no. You have to go to a home care agency for that.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Now, you only do in Palm Springs area? Or are you nationwide? Or are you?
No, it's just it's for Desert Oasis patients only. So we only see patients that are with Desert Oasis.
And Desert Oasis is a hospital or a retirement?
It's
clinic?
a home health care. It's a home health clinic.
Okay.
So it's like Kaiser, but smaller out here in the desert. It's pretty prominent out here in the desert because we really don't have Kaiser. So that's one of the big HMO that we have out here.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
And I know we say you're in Palm Springs, but I'm catching a little bit of Southern stuff in there.
I know. I'm from Texas, actually. I've been in Palm Springs area for 10 years. My husband brought me here, and it was quite adjustment, getting to the West Coast and being from down south. But I actually love it now. So
So
I'm
what part
living
of
my
Texas?
best life out here.
What part of Texas are you from?
Austin, Texas. The
Austin,
Austin, Texas area. The town is kind of small, so I'm just it's a suburb of Austin, but it's actually called Taylor, Texas. So I
Okay.
got to represent, but that's where I'm from. If you from Austin area or know the Austin area, you probably know where Taylor is.
Yeah, I got family from a place called Luland, Texas.
I know Luling. They have big watermelon festivals.
They have a big watermelon festival, and they're famous for the
Exactly.
sausage,
Yeah.
the country sausage. In fact,
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
still order sausage from Luland, Texas to this
Do
day.
you?
So I
You
still
know about
place.
the barbecue down there, then?
I know about the barbecue down there.
Okay. The
I
meat
had to
stands on its own. You can't put no barbecue sauce and all that stuff on there.
I was taught that you put barbecue sauce on it, it's an insult to the cook.
It is. I'm glad you know that because some people don't know that now.
Some people don't know that. I prepared some barbecue for a family out in Palm Springs, and they said, we don't have any sauce on it. I said, you don't put sauce on this barbecue.
That's right.
But the country style living, I had to leave it alone because I was getting big as a house. So I had to move
I know. That's one of the things. But every time I go home, it's like, okay, where are we going to eat?
Yeah, where we going to eat? Yeah. So
we got to go eat all the spots.
Yeah, that's
and then we come home, we're like, oh my God. I tell my husband, oh my God, why we do that? And it's like a cleansing time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So now I understand that you got an upcoming fashion show out in Palm Springs. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
We do. So the chamber is actually letting us have our first annual breast cancer awareness fashion show. So this is our first one. I'm so excited because this will be my first time on the main stage. I do host a little local pop-up and fashion shows, but this is really big to me. And then it being that we're, just bringing awareness to breast cancer. I have several friends that's actually still kind of going through it. They're in not readmission, but they're still going through it. There's nothing that's showing on their scans at the time, but they're still going through that. And this fashion show is to bring awareness to, women that may think because they're early 35s in their early ages and think they, don't have to worry about that till they get older. But actually, that's not true. One of my friends is like 35 and she just went through that process. She had reconstructive breast surgery. So it's not how they used to say, well, you need to get your check at 40. I think it was 40. Yes, that's when I started. It's really, it's good to go start that process early. And we're just bringing awareness with that, with fashion and having some fun. We have 2 designers and 5 boutiques that's going to be showcasing their clothing and their design. So it's going to be a big thing out there. And we're very excited about this.
Yeah, that's a very good cause. We've often done a cancer awareness fashion show out in the Riverside area. We thought that we would all get together.
I've attended those.
Yeah, and we would support the one in Palm Springs this year with the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. So if you want to be a part of that fashion show, you want to go to our website at blackchamberofcommerce.org, and you can follow some of the links. There's quite a few events coming up in October that we're having. So we want to be able to be sure that the fashion show gets highlighted. And mentioning breast cancer and how serious it is, I didn't know we just had one of our members, our board members, sister just passed with breast cancer in her early 30s.
Yeah.
And left quite a bit of, left children behind,
it's serious.
Devastating to the family and also devastating to the people around you. I know when someone gets sick, where there's a lot of focus on the sick person and a lot of focus on trying to get them healthy and that kind of thing. But there's a lot of stress that goes on the family as well. The children and the husband or whoever that is, the mother, father, sister, brother, that has
whoever's taking care of that person. It's really, it's tough on everybody because that person probably was the person that handles everything in the home. So she's down and, and everybody has to step up, and it's just hard when people are taking roles that they're not used to doing.
We're planning on having some people also there that will be able to give
testimonies.
Yeah, testimonies, home care information about the
Yes,
caregiver, on
exactly.
some resources that they may be able to reach out to.
Yes,
So coming to the fashion show in Palm Springs is going to be a big thing because of the fashion. But if you know of someone, you'll be able to gather some information
that's
so that you
correct.
can take it back. If for the home care person or the person that is dealing with the breast cancer, and
Mhm.
even on how to get screened or scanned or whatever, uh,
Yes,
we still are working on possibly getting some live scans on sites. I'm talking to some of the
that would be fantastic. If we can have that happen, that would just be awesome.
yeah. So we're
Yes.
talking to some of the trucks that go out. Uh,
Hmm.
we've had a conversation with City of Hope, uh,
Yes.
and working on trying to get them, but they want to come out and find out if people could possibly give blood. I don't know if we're
Mhm.
going to be able to do that or not, but, but it's
Hey,
just
whatever we can
whatever
do.
it takes, to make sure
Yes,
that
whatever
people
we
get
can
what
do, it'll be great.
it'll be great because we want people to get the information
That's
and we want
right.
them to be able to tie in. So we're going to take a real short break and I'm going to come back and we're going to talk some more about this, and we're going to talk about breast cancer and possible things that you can do, and maybe you may even have some resources out in the Palm Springs area that people can check out so that they can find. So let's take this short break.
Are you ready to change your life? Let us help you. At Youth Build Charter School, you can get a high school diploma and kickstart your dream career in no time. We offer high school diploma programs in construction, CNA, military, college, and entrepreneurship. If you are between the age of 16 and 24 and you want to manage your studies with a job, recover your credits, or graduate early, we can help you achieve your dream. Call us at 1-888-395-4408 or visit youthbuildinlandempire.org.
Now we have a charter school for young people that they used to use the term at risk, but a lot of times it's people that just age out of public school. At 18, you can't go back to public school. So if you're looking to get a high school diploma, we have a youth bill, Inland Empire, but there are several youth bills throughout the Los Angeles and areas. So if you could give us a call at Youth Bill Inland Empire, and we can direct you to the closest youth bill so that you can get that high school diploma and you can start your career off. Often, a lot of times you've been able to get by without it, and you found out that maybe something that you need or just something you want to complete. Go to our website at Youth Bill Inland Empire, fill out the application. You know what? And it's free for young people. Anybody that signs up, they serve breakfast and lunch.
Oh
And I've
wow.
been there; it's pretty good lunch. So it gives you a great opportunity to get that high school diploma and move forward. Now, where is this fashion show going to be at?
The fashion show is, of course, it's in Palm Springs, and it's at our Palm Spring Pavilion Center, and that's off of Sunrise Way.
Okay, do you have the address you could give us?
I don't, but
No?
let's.
Okay, we'll
I
take
don't.
another break and you'll come back with that.
I have the exact address and location.
Okay.
Google, okay.
And if you want to sign up right now until we get that, you can go to blackchamberofcommerce.org, our website, and you can sign up for that fashion show. And if you're looking, are you still taking models or fashion people in it, or are you adding?
We are actually done with our model selections, but we are, looking for volunteers. And if you're like interested in the fashion industry, you can come be a volunteer, help work backstage. We do have a lot of volunteers actually now, but I mean, we'll welcome anyone that wants to come in and help out with this. So we're taking anybody that want to come out and help.
Now, is the fashion show just women, or you got men in it, models, or?
It's men and women, because men also can have breast cancer. So we are just
really.
That is so true. Men also can have breast cancer too.
And I did.
Yes, and I don't have the research on that because I'm not a medical profession, but just being in the medical field, yes, men also can have breast cancer.
So then men have to go get tested for breast cancer.
They do. They have to go get screened. I'm not sure what age do they recommend, but it is a thing that men also can have too.
Yeah, and then there's a big push. Men need to get tested for prostate cancer and other types of cancer that are
Yes.
going around. I believe sometimes our
In our
parents,
community,
yeah,
yes.
our parents lived to be a right old age, drinking hard liquor and eating pork. But
Mhm.
I think some of the chemicals that they spray the food, I'm not blaming the Food Administration
That's
for
right.
cancer, but somehow the cancer has risen.
It
Well,
has.
even diseases. We just come through this wild pandemic, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Wasn't it something? You know,
Yes. Yes.
that was something on top of cancer. That was something on top of AIDS and something
That's
on top
right.
of pneumonia and all of these different things. So
It's worse now. And like you were saying, it's like I'm not bashing the Food Administration either, but it's things that they're doing to our food now that's, that's not healthy for us. And we have to start eating healthier and looking into what's in our foods also. So
yeah,
it could be a lot of things that's in the food, drinks and things like that. So it's really important that we kind of watch our diets and just watch what we're eating.
yeah, and in reforming what you eat, I'm
Yeah.
still a meat eater. There are people that are vegetarians, and I run into a lot of them that don't eat anything with a face, or don't eat this, or
Oh
don't.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all it has to be for me is just dead and in front of me. You know? So, are there particular diets, or will there be a nutrition there possibly on site, or should we be looking for a nutrition that could talk to people about what you should eat or what they believe you should eat to feel better?
Exactly. Yeah, you can like when you go to your primary care doctor, you also can talk to I'm sure a lot of facilities offer nutrition programs, and just to see what your body needs to be eating, because we're all have different body types and things like that. So it's really important that you follow up with your primary care doctor. And if you're concerned about that, ask, can you be sent to a nutritionist that can help you with things like that.
And that's a good point that you make, that people's bodies are different. Uh,
Correct.
a lot of times, oh, you shouldn't eat this or you shouldn't eat that, or
That's right.
and I have people giving me tea that makes me walk, and
Yeah.
strong, and and water that keeps you, I mean, the alkaline water and the this and
Yes,
that. So
yes,
you really
yes.
don't know
We
what
don't.
to intake, how to keep yourself healthy, because there's so many health products on the
Hmm.
market. You
Hmm.
go to one of the drugstores and you go to the health section, there's just a whole array of stuff. Um, you don't know what to get to drink. There's something you could put in your drink and it'll make you this and it'll that. It's like,
That
oh,
is, yes. And we get caught up with some of them things. So, it's just best to go to your primary care doctor and say, hey, do your blood work, let them do a CMB panel, and, just to see what's going on, and then start from there.
and because we're like yourself, you have a full-time job and you have a side hustle, and
Exactly.
you're on the board of the Black Chamber of Commerce. You're doing
Yes,
a
sir.
fashion show, so you got a lot going on. Do you
Yes. And it's
feel
hard. It's hard to stay on track.
it's difficult? And that's one of the things that
Yes.
we talk about here is
Hmm.
focus and staying on track. Uh,
Yes.
Writing things down,
Writing
having
things
yourself
down is so
schedule.
important. If you don't write it down, your mind gets to running and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? So you have to take that time. Also, journaling is good in the morning, just to kind of let everything out, put it on a journal so you can start your day with, but writing things down, I feel like is helps you out, especially in your mind, when your mind just be running 100 miles an hour like mine do if I don't stay on track. So it really helps out.
Yeah,
So that was a good point that you brought up. That's good that you write everything down.
and then one of the things that, because you do so many things, time
Mhm.
management, and this is something that we've been stressing here, is how to manage your time.
Yes,
So I'm sure you got somebody that walks up to you and go, girl, how do you do all of that? And
I
how
don't.
are you able to, you have a family?
I do.
Uh,
I have my husband, but he's working, so it kind of helps out that I don't have to just focus all my attention on him because we're both work a 9 to 5, and then he gets home. Actually, he works in San Bernardino, so when he gets home, I try to have the food ready, and then after food is done, it's a quick hey honey, how you doing? I gotta get to work, and then I start a side hustle.
Yeah.
So, but we do make time out for each other. You have to make time, spend time with each other. That's really important also. So you have to take time out. We have our date nights, or we plan our trips that we're going to be doing. So that, and that helps a lot. It kind of breaks away from everything. And you need that, especially if you're doing so much.
And if you're doing a lot and you have a mate at home, or you have a mate, or you're trying to get a mate, it's necessary to manage your time, because
everybody has to fit in.
Everybody got to fit in.
That's right.
And you may have an empty nest at home, but the kids are still calling. They still want
calling. Yeah.
They want time. When my young adult kids call, they want me to stop doing what I'm doing and talk to them for 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
No, you say I'm busy, huh?
Yeah. And you can't be. I'm busy. I can't talk to you right now because that's a sad. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later then. So you have to kind of figure out a way to maintain that time.
Yeah. So you're busy because you travel all across Southern California, don't you?
I travel from the desert to the sea. Yeah. And
that's a busy job.
Yeah,
I hate traveling on the road for work like that. It's like, oh my God, I can't. But
I don't mind the drive. I hate the traffic.
Yeah,
so, here at the Southern California, we've got 15 chapters of chambers from Long Beach all the way up, and we're opening up a new office up in Palmdale. We're in
really? That's good. Hey, that is good.
Yeah, Palmdale is coming on board. We're in Culver City. We're in Hollywood. We're in San Gabriel Valley, which is Pasadena. We travel down to Pomona. We have 2 in the Inland Empire area, and then we come down to Temecula. We go up to Victorville, Barstow, and then of course you guys out there in.
Of course, you got to come see us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we meet in Palm Springs. So if you're in the Palm Springs area and you want to come to one of the Black Chamber meetings in Palm Springs, we meet the second Tuesday of every month at 3111 Tacos Canyon Way.
Right.
And I believe we're going to, this Tuesday coming up, we're going to have a special meeting, and we're going to be meeting in
Palm Desert, and that's
Desert.
At is it the Palm Spring
Travel Tourism Bureau.
Travel Tourism, yes, with Susan. So yes, that's going to be a good networking event there. So if you're
looking to network and find out a little bit more about tourism in the Palm Springs area,
that's right.
The Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce works with all of the different chambers throughout the region. We have a big event on
May
October 14th.
Okay.
Coming up. You guys have one in May on October 14th. We're with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
Yeah, big deal.
That one. Okay.
And we're going to be at the San Bernardino International Airport. So if you haven't flown out of San Bernardino, you're always either flying out of Palm Springs or driving into Ontario to fly out or catch a flight. San Bernardino International Airport is now open for traffic in and out. So we will be there on October 14th with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. That's networking. Right. And we'll also, the Asian Business Association will be there. So there'll be several other groups networking together. And what we found out here, and with the way our situation is here, is that we're finding out working together with all of the groups is way, way better than standing out here on alone on an island by ourselves.
It is. And it done helped me so much, networking, growing my business. So I am so appreciative of the chamber. Like, I didn't know where to go, and I spoke to Jules, and I seen her information on Facebook, and I was like, let me see what this is about. This is like something that maybe I need to get into. And I was glad that I made that move, because it has helped me growing in my business, and I'm still growing with the information that they bring in. So I love it. I love it.
And that's one of the things that we say to people is that come by, try us out. We meet once a month in 15 different areas. So an opportunity to network from the desert to the sea. And since we're talking about that, we're going to go right to the chamber spot.
One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here, to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.
That's my story, and I'm sticking
to it. Hey.
Yes. If you're interested in a commercial spot, go to the blackchamberofcommerce.org, and we have a staff person, Ms. Sharifa Hardy, out in our Long Beach area that can help you put together a 30 or 60 second spot so that you can play a commercial, and you can buy a commercial on this show that is going from the desert to the sea. So blackchamberofcommerce.org is where you can get this information and where you can find out how to sign up and how to be a part of a networking organization that really networks from the desert to the sea. I have Miss Angela here from Palm Springs. If you came a little late, we had some people.
Hello.
Yeah, so we had some people pop in. So she's just going to tell you where she is, and I'll tell you she's in Palm Springs somewhere.
I'm in Palm Springs, California, and Mitch invited me on because we're hosting our first annual fashion show for breast cancer awareness. So I'm thankful that Rich decided to finally put me on. I've been trying to get on this show. You've been telling me about it. So thank you a lot, Rich. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of it. But I want to go back real quick and talk about your ability to be able to shop for other people.
Yes.
To me, that's kind of a hard thing to do because you got to kind of know, well, do you look at my closet before you go shop so you can kind of see what, let
me break it down.
Because people favor colors. I got mostly brown suits or blue suits, and men, sometimes you go, man, that's a really nice suit, but it's purple.
Right.
Purple gonna look good on me or not?
Yeah. So let me kind of break it down. It's basically it start off like as I get to know you. So we have to connect. I have to kind of know, about you and what you like and things like that. So you want to work with somebody, for say, if you're looking for a personal stylist that kind of understands what you're looking for. So that's why you want to do, a lot of stylists do a pre-introduction where they have the client fill out a information sheet about themselves, their colors, what they like. And also, we also have them do what we call like a Pinterest board, and they kind of go online and select photos of different styles that they might like. And that kind of give you an idea of what their style is and kind of what they want to look like. And then, I incorporate that into what I go and pick out the pieces for that client. And then I bring it to that client and say, hey, do you like this? What you think? And a lot of times they'll let me just dress them because I have that eye, it's a talent. You have the eye that you can dress someone and you know what they look good in.
Okay.
And then, once you do that and they see it, that's what makes me like, hey, I did that, and that person's like, man, I didn't know I looked this good, I feel good. And that just makes me like, wow. And that's what I look for after I'm done with my job. So if I don't get that, I'm like, oh no, I feel bad. And I'm like, no, I have to fix this. Then you just might not be a good fit for that person. So, but I been told that I have that eye. So I feel confident, when I'm dressing a client, I really like them to feel good about themselves and look good. I want them to feel that when they walk into the room, everybody gonna be like, oh man, I like that. And that's what I try to bring to the styling industry.
Now, how do I find you if I'm looking? Okay, I like that. I'd like to try you out. What do I do?
You can go on my website, which is chicanduniquepersonalfashion.com. I also have a online boutique also where you can go on there and look for items that I usually go out and select for these unique pieces. I like to carry unique, sleek, sexy, bold items in my boutique. So just just to make that women that we're, pushing 40s, 50s, and we still want to look,
Sexy.
good, but not showing everything, but you still can look, should I say, grown and sexy. So I like to carry those type of pieces for those type of women.
Okay. Since you brought that up, when you're dressing someone for a professional look, I got a job interview. I don't know what to wear. Do you? And women are different. Men put on a shirt, they put on a tie, they put on a jacket.
Well, I also can tell you about men. Okay, so every man needs to have a blue or black sports jacket and a blue shirt, kind of what you got on, blue, white shirt, and a black slacks. That's just a common thing that you need to have in your closet for, as you may know, for those type of things. And women's kind of also the same. I do recommend that a woman should have a black, what we call like pencil skirt, a black blazer, just a regular button-up shirt for those type of events like that. So, you should always have those. Are like staple pieces that we call that needs to be in your closet.
So now with women,
yes,
I gotta figure out a way to ask so I don't get in trouble. With women, a lot of times it's about the amount of skin that they show. So if I'm going to a job interview or a professional atmosphere, is there a limit amount of skin that I show from the shoulders? And I don't know why women think their stomach is cute, but the top
that is definitely a not. No, you want to look work appropriate. So you want to make sure that you're covered up. You shouldn't be having that exposed at work. And like I was saying earlier, I usually carry items that, if you're out and you're going out on a like a brunch or type of event, those items, you still can look sexy, but they're not showing everything. So you're wearing items like a sundress or something like that, but it doesn't have to show everything. And like you're saying at work, usually you want to keep it, safe, should I say, where you're not doing those type of things. Yeah, you shouldn't be having a mini skirt on and like you said, showing cleavage and things like that. So you want to keep it safe for work.
So that's
what I recommend. But some people don't do that. So hey,
is it okay? Is it a below the knee, above the knee, or at the knee?
It's right below the knee or past the knee.
Okay.
That for your skirt should be for work.
Yeah. So, and I notice a lot of times and
they call it like midi. You have the midi are dresses that go mid thigh way, and then you have the mini are the dresses that's like mini. It's mini, so that's not appropriate because they tell you what type of dress it is for work. But then you have the midi, which is work appropriate, and then you don't have to have your clothing tight on you where it's just gonna snug you. You can have it shapely to your body, so it doesn't have to be stuck onto you.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, men wear their pants, they're trying to pull them up now because of the young group. But the thing of it is that I noticed that a lot of women are always making adjustments on their clothes. It's like, why would you wear that if you got to keep pulling it down or pulling it up? And one of the things that I realized that most women don't wear belts. Because I see women.
That's right. A lot. We don't wear belts, but actually belts are coming in. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, why don't women wear belts?
Well, actually, we do wear belts. Where you get that from? We wear belts.
Because most of the time I see them pulling up their pants because they don't have a belt.
Well, that's just certain women, but sometimes, especially, women of color, we have that back there. So a lot of times we have the gap in space, about a gap kind of space in the back. So, and then that could be, but I'm like, we wear belts, and especially if in the fashion, belt is a big statement. So
a belt's a big statement in the fashion industry.
Yeah, you have like, sometimes you put that belt and that just what makes the outfit pop. So yeah, we wear belts. Now, so I don't know, what women, maybe pulling up their clothes. And I don't know that. So no, but we do wear belts, Rich.
Okay. Now we were a part of years back of the Palm Springs fashion show that they do, I think in February. That's is February the fashion month normally?
I know Fashion March. Are you talking about the El Paseo Fashion Week? Which is in March?
Yeah, that's the same time they do in LA. They do the big fashion shows in LA. And I think around the same time.
Yeah, that one's in March. I usually attend that one. That was really huge, but we're going to be huge also. So hopefully we'll be competitive with them one day as we go along with this event, you know?
Okay, so tell us two things. I need to know your website, slow it down a little bit, and then tell
Okay.
us where the fashion show is going to be. What is your website so I can get a hold of you when they're looking for you for business?
Okay, so do you want me to spell it out, or you can just, how you want that? Because you
Well,
were saying I was going too fast a while ago. You want me to?
You were doing that Texas move, you know.
Okay, so my fashion site is chicpersonalfashion.com. That's CHIQUE personal PERSONAL fashion.com. I also have a website with clothing, which is chicpersonalfashion.square.site. So I can put that in the comment thing if you want to also.
Yeah.
But that's how you can reach me if you're looking for a personal stylist. And
Okay.
I do travel. So if you're in Southern California, I do travel.
Oh, and that was one of my questions.
Yes.
Do you go and shop retail, or are you in the back room getting a wholesale discount because you're shopping for someone else, or do you just walk in and to Macy's and say, give me this?
I tend to go wherever, that look. I'm a kind of person, I go wherever that look is, that unique pieces. I go downtown LA to the wholesale. That's where I do a lot of shopping for my boutique. I also attend apparel shows. I just came back from one in New York. They had a big apparel show that I attend, because I tend to look for these pieces that's not with the trend and that's different, but you can have it in your closet and wear it forever. So that's what I do. So I can go into Macy's, Bloomingdale's, and Zara's and things like that and look for that item, and people are pleased. So I tend to not stick to one different, area to shop. Online also is a good avenue too.
And I can also buy stuff from your website.
That's correct.
Okay.
All yes.
Right. So are you one of the young ladies that have 10,000 pairs of shoes in your closet? So
I'm bad. I am bad. I can't be in the fashion industry and not be, okay. So I don't got better, but yes, I do. I have a lot of things in my closet. So I'm one of those, I gotta have this box, this Amazon box coming in. Let me, get it out the driveway before my husband get here. But yeah, I do. I have my own closet room.
Okay. Room. Okay.
Yeah, a room. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with my lighting. I can't see. It's like dark.
Yes, yeah, you're a little dark on that side. So
yeah,
and you got to have a lot of light, because before you came on, I was adjusting my light because last night, and I noticed
I'm
how.
Sorry, guys, you can't see my face real good. I don't know what's going on with lighting, because usually this is the same place where I sit when we have our Zoom for the chambers, but I don't know. Maybe it's the time of day. Maybe
it could be. Sun's not quite out yet,
Yeah, exactly.
Popping up this morning. I don't know what your normal routine is, but
I be working.
Okay, all right.
Working on the 9 to 5.
Okay, so are you at work at 9, or are you still at home?
No, actually, I'm at work at 5. I'm sorry, at 8. At 8.
Okay.
8 to 5.
Okay, so that's great. So give us the address of where the fashion show is going to be.
And so the fashion show, I just found out over here, Rich, is 401 Pavilion, South Pavilion Way in Palm Springs. So that's 401 South Pavilion Way.
And if you need to register, you can go to blackchamberofcommerce.org and you can register there. There is a flyer on the website.
Yes.
It has all of that information on it. Also, coming up this month, we have a couple of other events. We have on the 29th, we have a concert coming up in the high desert at the Atalanto Baseball Stadium, which is now Atalanto Entertainment Center now. So we're doing that on the 29th. And we also have the La Bella show coming up. I believe that's on the 30th. So a lot coming up in October. So you got to go to our website at blackchamberofcommerce.org and check it out and make sure that you get logged in and you get set up. If you want to be a part of this show coming up next week, you can go to edgetvnetwork.net. That's edgetvnetwork.net. And you can go down to scheduling and you can schedule yourself for Strictly Business. And we'll have you on next week to be talking about which direction your business is going and how things can change in your area. Upcoming, we have the IRS is going to be coming on, talking about the different tax situations, also the Board of Equalization. SBA has been on, and they're coming back with a new idea and a new plan. If you have a small business and you have employees, there's $21,000 out there for you per employee, which is a free grant that's available. If you are looking for a grant, we suggest you go to grant.gov, and you can log on and find out what grants that the federal government is putting out there and which ones that are available for you. Thank you for joining here with Strictly Business. This is Rich Wallace with edgetvnetwork.net, and we're going to take another short break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Are you ready to change your life? Let us help you. At Youth Build Charter School, you can get a high school diploma and kickstart your dream career in no time. We offer high school diploma programs in construction, CNA, military, college, and entrepreneurship. If you are between the age of 16 and 24 and you want to manage your studies with a job, recover your credits, or graduate early, we can help you achieve your dream. Call us at 1-888-395-4408 or visit youthbuildinlandempire.org.
Hey, I switched it around.
You lightened up a little bit. That's how black people feel. They just
Like,
come
maybe
in
it's
all
the way
colors.
I'm turned.
They come in all different colors.
I
Hey,
know.
welcome back here to Strictly Business. We are on and we're talking about a dynamite fashion show coming up on October the 22nd in the
Yes.
Palm Springs
Yes.
area. So if you are not already registered, go to blackchamberofcommerce.org and be a part of this fashion show October the 22nd. What time's the fashion show start?
The doors open at 12 and the fashion show start at 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's like noon. That must mean y'all got food.
There's going to be food and drinks, not alcoholic beverages, but drinks, lemonade, pink lemonade, actually, for breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
Yes.
So there'll be some lemonade and some sandwiches and and some fashion, and we'll have some vendors there. Are we still taking on vendors?
We are. We still needing 2 more vendors. So if you are interested in being a vendor at the event, please sign up on the website. The fee is $125 per vendor booth. So if you got some little side gig that you want to come out to Palm Springs, come on out and get set up. So we're excited about this event, and we hope to see a lot of other chamber members there also.
Yeah, I think we're going to fill the house. It's going to be a great opportunity.
Yes.
On the 14th of October, we're going to be at the San Bernardino International Airport. We will have flyers there for the fashion show also, so you could sign up there. We will also be coming up with a couple of other mixers. Culver City is going to be live and in action. Culver City Black Chamber of Commerce will be meeting on Wednesday, October the 12th. So that's a great opportunity to network and to connect. On October the 11th, we are in Palm Desert. Is that right? For
October 11th for the mixer.
And we're going to be at the Convention and Tourism Bureau office. Right. So if you need to find out some information about how to get a killer hotel room in Palm Springs,
or what to do in Palm Springs, that's the place.
Yeah. Yes. Besides golf, there's some other things.
There is a lot of other things.
There's a lot of other things. And you guys got a bunch of casinos down there now.
Yes. And I don't go to not one of them unless I have a concert. So I can't tell anybody about the casinos. But yeah, it's a lot of them out here. They actually got a new one in Cathedral City.
Oh, really?
Like, man, how many can you have out here? But yes, it's a lot.
Yeah, we used to go to a lot of concerts. The one farther out off of Stagecoach, I forget the name of Fantasy Springs.
Fantasy Springs, and they still host the good concerts, so that's where I go. So they
Okay.
still host them. That's the great place if you want to go to a concert. Spotlight 29 also hosts them there, but those two are the big spots for concerts.
Now, Spotlight 29, if you go to that casino, now we're not advertising casinos, but if you should wind up trying to find it, it is in the boonies. You may think you may think you went the wrong way. So check your Google, and halfway out there, the young lady that's on your MapQuest, she will say you have lost connection. So don't freak out. You know, I freaked out. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, and you're telling me now I can't talk to you anymore. So, so
they even have one further. It's called, I don't even know the name, but it's like you're going to, if you would be going towards Brawley and the Salton Sea, it's actually a casino out there, like way out there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So now a lot of people don't know what the attraction of the Salton Sea is. There are places in Palm Springs that hot water just comes out of the ground.
Yes, and actually, in Desert Hot Springs, it's a lot of hot mineral spas that they have out here, and a lot of them are seclusive. You don't know about, and you're like, oh, I never did. A lot of the stars come out here to those spas. So I've been to one, and you can tell the difference. It's like you get in there, and it's like, oh my goodness, and you get out, and it's like, hey, it's time to go lay it down. Your body's like limp. So I believe what they say about these waters out here. It's really nice.
Oh, so okay, the mineral spots that they have. So you've been there, and
I haven't been to a couple out here. Yes,
I have not done that.
You should try it out.
I lived in Palm Springs years ago, but I never did that. I don't do public pools, but so
no.
But
actually, the way it's set up, it's like it's not like you're in like a mineral, like well or something, but it's like a jacuzzi type thing, but it's mineral water that is, that's what it is.
Okay, well,
supposed to have some healing process to it. So I don't know about that, but I know that it makes you feel really good.
Okay, we're in mineral water, and we're drinking oxide water, and we're doing all kinds of healthy things. So the breast cancer awareness show is coming up on October the 22nd. Please be a part of it.
Please come out and support us, guys. We really appreciate that. Come out and show the support for the awareness for breast cancer, and also for the chamber.
Yeah, there's going to be some information about care. There's going to be some information about pre-screening and some other stuff that we're going to have there, that we're joining with a Cancer Society group that is coming out. And on the 11th, before the 22nd, a couple of weeks before that, we're going to be at the Palm Springs Convention and Tourism Bureau down in Palm Desert. So be a part of that. If you're in Culver City on the 12th, or that Wednesday, we're going to be having a Dynamite event there. The 13th, Hollywood Mixer, I believe, is coming up that week. Next week is a busy week, y'all.
It is.
So come out and support the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, and you will see that we're actually from the desert to the sea. So on the 19th, which is a few days before that, we're going to be in Long Beach. So from the beach to the 22nd to the desert, that's how we roll at the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce.
That's
so
right.
Come and be a part of what we're doing and make some things happen in your industry. So Ms. Carr, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to give your tell them go back about your business real quick, tell them how to reach you, and then we're going to do our closing part, but I want you to tell them a little bit more on how to reach you one last time in case they missed it.
All right. So hi guys, I'm Angela Carr, and I'm a personal fashion stylist out here in the Palm Springs area. You can, if you're looking for a personal stylist, I do travel, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will reach you. I do also virtual visits, so you can reach me at Chique. That's CHIQUE. Personal fashion at outlook.com. I also have a website that I sell clothing. Also, my boutique is called Chique Personal Fashion Style. That website is CHIQUE personal PERSONAL fashion.square.site. So that's chicpersonalfashion.square.site. So I hope you guys look me up. If you're ever looking for a stylist for a wedding, anniversary, photo shoot, fashion show, or you just want to purge your closet, I'm that person. So look me up, and I hope to see you guys at our first annual Black Chamber of Commerce fashion show in Palm Springs. That's at 401 Pavilion Way, Palm Springs. So hopefully I'll see you guys out there, and thank Rich for having me on this show. And I'm just excited about this bit, and I hope to see you guys there.
Well, I'll definitely be there.
I know you'll be there.
That's
you're everywhere, Rich. You're everywhere. So, which is a good thing. Keep it moving like that. I love it.
So that's October 22nd, and it starts. Doors open at noon. I think doors open at noon,
and the show starts at 1:00 sharp. So don't be late, or you're gonna be missing out on some beautiful fashion, guys.
You're gonna be missing out, and they're gonna have some men model as well.
Correct.
So there's some men fashion.
Yes.
So men, don't think they're just going to send your wife out there
and say, hey, go ahead and go. No.
Go ahead and go. Come on to the fashion show. And you know what? The fashion show is going to end early enough for you to catch a round of golf before you go back home.
Listen to you. No, it won't. No golfing, Rich.
So that's Saturday, October 22nd. And that's also Saturday, October the 11th. Put those dates down for your Palm Springs time and come on out to the desert and hang out with us. And if you want to be by the sea, October the 29th, we're going to be in Long Beach. This is Rich Wallace, and you have just joined an episode of Strictly Business on EdgeTVNetwork.net. And we will be right back, and we will come back with some closing remarks. And thank you, Miss Angela, for joining us.
Having me.
And we will see you on the next trip around.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
All right. Wow. Wasn't that nice? That was a peek into the future. That's our byline, is always to look into the future. We want to thank Miss Angela so much for coming out and participating here at blackchamberofcommerce.org, edgetvnetwork.net, edgetvnetwork.net. Go to edgetvnetwork.net. Be a part of our show next week on Strictly Business. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning at 7 a.m. Rich Wallace here will sit with you. We're going to go back into our business plan next week, and it's going to be an exciting week. Thank you so much for being a part of us this morning, and welcome again to Strictly Business, and we will see you next week. Thank you, and thank you.